UK DJ Dimension becomes New Zealand's first Omicron community case after breaking quarantine rules.
Here's a summary of the article.
2 international DJs have pulled out of Rhythm and Alps Music Festival at the last minute amid a COVID scare, with Stuff reporting one is the Omicron case who has been active in the Auckland community this week. He had been due to headline Rhythm and Alps but withdrew at the last minute alongside fellow UK DJ Friction. The announcement came around an hour after the Ministry of Health announced a border-related Omicron case had been out and about in the Auckland CBD on Boxing Day and December 27. The case arrived on a flight from the UK via Doha on December 16 and returned 3 negative tests before testing positive on December 27, as a result of a Day 9 test. On social media, Dimension posted images of himself at a Waiheke Island beach on Christmas Day. As news broke that he was the likely Omicron case, the post began to receive abusive comments from followers angry he had brought the variant to New Zealand. Earlier on Wednesday evening, Friction took to social media to announce he wouldn't be performing at the festival on Wednesday night after discovering he had been a close contact of a potential COVID case. Rhythm and Alps organizers announced fellow UK-based DJ Dimension had also pulled out of the festival.
This post received a score of 2,300, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Well, fuck. Now we can study the spread of a virus from an actual identifiable typhoid Mary, patient 0. Well done, mate. Well done.
Imagine being identified as a patient 0 during a historic pandemic because you broke quarantine rules. Bruh, I would be so embarrassed I'd have to go into hiding for eternity rolling on the floor laughing. Then imagine you were a shitty DJ with a shitty name as well.
On the bright side, now he can rebrand to DJ Omicron. Much better.
Of all the ways to go viral, this is one of them.
OOTL, so do others in Auckland also have Omicron now? Chris Hipkins, Health Minister, announced that there are at least 100 close contacts they need to get in touch with, get tested, and to have isolate. This incident definitely ruined the new year of our contact tracers.
And potentially a good chunk of Auckland depending how many bars people went to and then where those people went after, since then.
For those misinformed about NZ self-isolation rules. This was blatant disregard for public safety and sheer arrogance by this guy. You can't misinterpret or not understand these instructions unless you can't speak English or are blind. It clearly asks to wait for Day 9 test results, and this was after being allowed the privilege to travel to NZ. When many Kiwis stuck overseas are struggling to rejoin family from lack of managed isolation slots.
Ah yes, the classic, I thought I was done even though I didn't wait for my final test results entitled liar response whenever these people get caught breaking quarantine. He knew that he wasn't done but did this anyways. If it was a regular person they'd probably get jailed, but since NZ is a gated community now, for all the good and bad that go along with it, he will probably get a slap on the wrist and get caught doing it again somewhere else.
Fuck him. Deport him and never let him back in.
Why didn't New Zealand just ban travel from any country as a circuit breaker?
Travel to NZ is currently extremely difficult as everyone coming into the country has to stay in managed quarantine for at least 10 days. Some people also have home isolation time as well. Getting a spot in MIQ is really difficult as there are limited places for the many people wanting to come to NZ. Especially New Zealanders who haven't been back to NZ for at least 18 months now. Since the start of the pandemic, only NZ citizens, permanent residents and their family members have been able to come to NZ. Except for some people who come here for special reasons, usually to help the economy in some way, such as people filming stuff here or putting on shows, etc. Banning all travel completely is difficult. Can't be done because A, NZ can't stop its citizens from getting home completely, and B, a huge amount of other stuff comes in as cargo on passenger flights such as pharmaceuticals.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.